What makes West Mountain Wildlife Management Area really special is the scale of the area. You can stand in one spot and take in the view, this vast panoramic view all around, and everything you see is conserved land. It's wildlife management area. It'll never be developed. It'll always be there for the public to use.
West Mountain Wildlife Management Area is located in the remote Northeast Kingdom towns of Ferdinand, Maidstone, and Brunswick. Covering nearly 23,000 acres, it is the largest and wildest WMA in Vermont, and it borders tens of thousands of acres of conserved commercial forest land.
It has a tremendous diversity of habitats for many different species, everything from mountaintops, bogs, ponds, brook trout streams, hardwood forests, spruce fir, boreal forests, and of course the species that are associated with those different habitats. So you can find moose, deer, bear, wild turkey even are in West Mountain Wildlife Management Area. Small game is found there, ruffed grouse and snowshoe hare, and we manage those habitats actively around the peripheral parts of the wildlife management area.
Elevations on the WMA range from over 2,700 feet on West Mountain to 1,100 feet along the lower stretches of Paul Stream. The terrain varies from high elevation spruce fir forests to lowland bogs.
Another unique feature at West Mountain is the logging history of the area, and that lives on today in the camps. West Mountain has always been commercial timberland prior to the state acquiring it. So unlike on some other wildlife management areas, you don't find the cellar holes and the stone walls and the classic signs of human settlement. The soils are relatively poor. It wasn't well suited for farming. It's embedded with huge boulders and that sort of thing. So it's always just grown trees, and it will continue to grow trees forever.
West Mountain WMA is home to 14 species of plants that are rare or endangered in Vermont, and 8 sites of ecological significance. Its many ponds, bogs, and wetlands provide nesting and roosting habitat for migratory waterfowl, and its deep forests have a long history of producing large northwoods deer.
When I think of West Mountain, I think of how the land was shaped by the glaciers. The streams are full of boulders just jumbled of all different sizes that were left by the glaciers. There are eskers there, which are very tall, very narrow, linear mounds of sand and gravel, and in some cases you even drive right on top of the esker. That's where the road goes, and it drops off precipitously on both sides, and that's a glacial feature. You see the far northwoods type vegetation, things like reindeer moss, which is lichens that hang off dead and dying spruce and fir trees.
West Mountain includes more than 75 miles of stream, and the WMA is a top destination for anglers who love to fish for native brook trout.
West Mountain hosts almost the entire watershed of Paul Stream, which is about as remote and wild a stream as you can find in Vermont along its entire length. It's completely undeveloped. There's no residential development other than a dirt road that meanders along portions of it. It's completely wild in a natural state. The water is dark. It's basically tea-colored is the best way to describe it. And sometimes the fish even appear tea-colored. They are stained by the tannins in the water, which is a tannic acid. It's released from the roots of conifer trees like hemlock, spruce, and fir trees. And it's a classic Essex County, Northeast Kingdom feature that you'll find in the streams. You won't find it anywhere else in Vermont. It's a large area. You can have a very remote experience there if you want to, and you're willing to walk and get off the beaten path and get away from the trails. You can have an experience where you never see another person all day long there. You can not hear any sounds of civilization there. It's a great place to just go and really get away and just collect your thoughts and think about the natural world.